Part 16. Sabrina hugged her shoulders and said proudly, "I just looked down on you. Why? You're not allowed to talk about it?" A university classmate who doesn't know that you will be a live-in son-in-law after graduation? When you were in school, you couldn't afford to eat, and when you graduated, you ate leftovers. You still have the face to ask me for help? A hint of anger surged in Charlie's heart. People don't offend her, she doesn't offend people. Sabrina really went too far this time. At this time, he suddenly received a text message from Stephen Thompson on his mobile phone. "Mr. Wade, Shangri-La belongs to our Wade Group. Shangri-La in Oris Hill is just one of our more than 100 Shangri-La units." Charlie's pupils suddenly shrank. The Wade family's Shangri-La? He subconsciously responded to the text message. "Aren't you lying to me?" Stephen Thompson said, "The person in charge of Oris Hill, Shangri-La, is called Isaac Craven, and his phone number is 155. You call him and he'll take care of everything." "Are you okay?" Seeing that Charlie kept the text messages low made Sabrina very depressed. He felt like he was abusing the dog. Of course, he wanted to hear the dog bark twice. But suddenly, Charlie didn't say a word. It seems that this class monitor, who was very stubborn when he was in college, is still very stubborn and indifferent to being scolded. So he increased his firepower and sneered, "Oh, class monitor, you really can stand it. By the way, I heard people say that you and Claire have been married for 3 years and you have never been in her bed? Could it be that Claire is someone else's mistress? Aren't you just pretending to be someone else's junior? Okay." Ha ha ha. Charlie frowned. "It's all about insulting me, but also insulting my wife? Sabrina, you are seeking death alone." So he dialed the phone number of Isaac Craven, the person in charge of Shangri-La, looked at Sabrina and said indifferently, "I want to ask your person in charge, how does Shangri-La recruit employees? Even someone with a mouth full of filth, can they still be recruited?" "You dare to scold me? Are you tired of life?" Sabrina immediately blew up her hair and shouted at the security guard beside her, "He's here to insult me. Beat him." By this time, Charlie had already dialed the phone. "Hello. Who?" On the phone, a man's forced voice came through. Charlie asked coldly, "Are you Isaac Craven? My name is Charlie Wade. I'm at the door of Shangri-La now. I'll give you 1 minute to get down, or you'll be out of Shangri-La in the future." The man on the phone, who was still full of momentum, suddenly asked, "Young Master Wade, are you really at the door of Shangri-La?" Charlie said coldly, "You have 50 seconds. The other party looked scared and exclaimed, "Wait a minute, I'm here." Sabrina laughed angrily at Charlie's phone call and said sarcastically, "Charlie, I didn't expect you to brag like this. Do you know President Isaac's identity? The 2 top members of Shangri-La didn't dare to act in front of President Isaac. Do you think you can bluff me by pretending to call?" Charlie said lightly, "Is it bluffing you?" "You will know after 30 seconds. Sabrina laughed out loud. "Okay, class monitor Wade, then I'll wait for you for 30 seconds. Oh no, I'll wait for you for 3 minutes. If they don't come out within 3 minutes, I'll let the security guards tear your mouth apart. See how you brag in the future. Ha ha ha, you're really laughing at me." 20 seconds. A middle-aged man wearing a high-end custom suit ran in frantically. He is the dog of the Wade family and a very strong dog. Since taking office in Oris Hill and becoming the head of Shangri-La, he has become one of the most respected figures in the city. When did he become so confused? However, he had to panic and never dreamt that the young master would appear in Shangri-La where he was in charge. Sabrina was about to continue taunting Charlie when she suddenly saw the security guards around her looking behind her in horror. When she turned her head subconsciously, she suddenly found that President Isaac was running out of it, and she was suddenly struck by lightning. Immediately, she looked at Charlie. Her eyes were full of fear. How is this possible? "Who is Mr. Charlie?" Isaac Craven's voice trembled. The people were stunned, and Mr. Isaac, who could bring about an earthquake in Oris Hill with a stomp of his foot, changed his voice in panic at this moment. Charlie said at this point, "Me." Isaac Craven immediately rushed forward and bowed and said, "Sir." Before he could finish speaking, Charlie immediately said, "Mr. Isaac, don't say anything outside." When Isaac Craven heard this, his entire body trembled in shock. "Damn, I'm a stupid dog. The young master's identity should be top secret, and he almost called out. If the young master blamed him for it, wouldn't he be finished?" So he hurriedly changed his name, but still respectfully said, "Mr. Charlie, welcome to Shangri-La. Please move to my office to talk." Sabrina was already scared. She couldn't accept this reality, but it was really happening before her eyes. What is Charlie's background? How can the Shangri-La boss treat him with such respect? She was mocking him now. Shouldn't she hold a grudge?